Coming up, you're skinny, and we'll tell you all about Barbra Streisand's presidential smooch.
And the politics of a kiss. You're watching World News Now.
I just want to say how happy we are to be back in your lives, America. You voted for change, but you ain't never going to change this.
We Clintons are here to stay. You may think we're down, but like the South, vampires, and Britney Spears, we will rise again.
That is funny.
It is, so I guess she's back from her pregnancy leave. Amy Poehler?
Yeah. I thought she wasn't coming back.
Thought she wasn't too, but apparently she's back. So last night, big night. It was the Kennedy Center Honors in D.C. Of course, it happens last night. You won't see it till much later on CBS. But because you're watching The Skinny, we have all the dish on what you missed. Of course, it's sort of a who's who. There's Barbra Streisand, a lot of other famous names: Clint Eastwood, Garth Brooks, Queen Latifah, Morgan Freeman. But sort of the buzz, what everyone is really talking about, is this moment that happened between Babs and President Bush. Of course, she has been very vocal, saying, you know, in 2000 and 2004, he stole the election. She's not liked this guy. In fact, her son-in-law portrayed Bush in the recent film W. Towards the end of the event, he gives her sort of this awkward kiss. I mean, it's awkward if you know the history between the two of them. Right. But she has been, you know, coming out more or less saying that art should transcend politics, especially on a night like this. So kind of an awkward moment if you know the history between them, but at least they were sort of
She also said that she wished that this event had happened during Barack Obama's presidency, which was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move on right now. Let's go overseas to London and let's talk about Amy Winehouse, because
poor old Amy.
Poor old Amy. And now her husband Blake wants over $1 million to keep quiet. Apparently he was out of jail. He's back in jail now because he recently tested, or he failed a drug test, so he's back in jail right now. But apparently before he came out of jail, Amy's father gave him a phone call and said, listen, I want you to get out of my daughter's life. I'll pay you $50,000 to get out of my daughter's life. And of course, Blake said, $50,000? This girl's worth a lot more money. I'll get out of her life and I won't write a tell-all book for $1.6 million.
And that's to wonder what is left to tell. I feel like her whole life has been lived so publicly.
It sort of is out there. It's sort of, but there must be other things to tell. There's got to be something.
Poor Amy. We recently also had a story about how there's a university that's teaching a class on her life, and more or less the gist of the class is the pitfalls of the music industry.
It is sad. It is sad, really.
Yeah, poor Amy. So M.I.A, the rapper, I know you hadn't heard of her. A lot of people probably haven't heard of her because she is a little bit obscure, but in the people that know her well. She's very talented, a British-born Sri Lankan rapper. More or less, she came out on her MySpace page and said the 2009 Grammy Awards, which she is up for, there's a chance she won't be there, and you probably guessed why. She's expecting a baby. Yeah, so she basically said the baby is due on the same day, so either way, I'm going to win something. So it's great for her.
It's a good answer.
Yeah, and she really has a unique sound and a unique style. So it's great to see that she's even up for a Grammy, since it's normally sort of more mainstream stuff. But now she'll have a new baby.
Yeah.
All right, much more news coming up. Stick around.